Hi everyone. Today is November 21st, 2015, and you are listening to Discussion with Miss Jenkins. Well, I am about to have a conversation regarding communication on social media. And the type of communication maybe in some instances is inappropriate. And I just want to shed some light on some personal experiences I have had with engaging with others on social media. Now, with that being said, social media is definitely a great vehicle to use to network, to communicate with your loved ones, to do fundraising, to congratulate someone. It's their birthday, it's their anniversary. It's an amazing resource, especially Facebook, perhaps, where you could actually just keep up with some of your elders and your cousins and things of that nature that lives millions of miles away. But at the same time, there's some activity that goes on through these social media that really could be so drastically alarming. I really say drastically alarming. A lot of young people are using social media. We have so many tools and resources now that allows us to have instant access via your cell phone or your computer or your iPod or your tablets. Whatever it may be, you have instant access to connect with someone at any given moment. Social media. How about dating sites? Now, it's not the normal go out into the atmosphere and sit down, have a cup of coffee and a piece of cake and do a face-to-face meet and greet. It's no longer that. You are searching for love on the World Wide Web, while people are simultaneously talking to whoever and how many they choose. And whoever wins, wins, and whoever loses, lose. We just are getting disconnected even though we stay connected. We look for building relationships in the most intriguing ways, but at the same time, it just shortens our days of misery when we get no response or no reply to a text message. It's very interesting how we miscommunicate with tools that can give you instant communication and instant connection. With that being said, I thought this was an important topic just to get the conversation started, and I hope I get some of my discussion with Ms. Jenkins listeners and participants to chime in on this discussion. It's very important that we start really opening up our eyes and see how well social media is being used to either aid in situations, to help make us more aware of things that are going on in the world, or at the same time it can allow us to tear down someone and destroy relationships. How many times have you went on Facebook and saw someone disappointed in their relationship, or they might have had an argument or a disagreement, and instantaneously they're sitting up there on social media downplaying their partner, insulting them, accusations, hateful words, spiteful things? That's on the World Wide Web. You can't take that stuff back. When you attack someone in a written format that hundreds of people have access to, I just think it's sad that you can't communicate with someone that you perhaps maybe live with, or you sleep with this person, you eat with this person, you drink with this person, you may have children with this person, or just other extended relationships with this person. And to go on social media is just such a violation of code and of love and respect and cherishing someone. I just think that in relationships, it should be immediate, and it should be personal, not something that you take outside of that corridor. People use social media to harm others. Now, how does that play into this? Well, look at how many people reconnect with people on social media, and next thing you know, they're not seen, or they meet people on social media that they're not familiar with, or they don't know. But because they're on social media, it's just instant access to getting into other problems that you never would expect. I've come across so many stories where young girls met someone on social media and go meet in an alley, and they've gotten beaten up, or they've gotten raped, or they've gotten robbed, just because they had access on social media. Look at the location indicators. What is this person doing right now? Let me check their status. And next thing you know, they're robbing your house. Look at the incidents where people are flashing astronomical amounts of money and it ends up being singles. People have gotten murdered and robbed. Check out the behavior on social media. Look at the content right now, especially in the Black communities and societies, on how they portray violent Black women. It's really alarming to see so much violence and the anger that is in Black women. It's not all Black women, but when you see that imagery, it definitely is negative, and it gives you the idea and the assumption that every Black person or every Black woman behaves in that manner. And I mean, I'm just saddened by the amount of anger and rage. I see women whipping the crap out of grown men in front of their children, getting dragged and getting pulverized it's just craziness. And going into restaurants and yelling at a McDonald's worker over a burger. It's just crazy. And then I see the videos just in the millions. So we support the ignorance that's out there, and we don't like half the good content. I mean, this video right now may just get, I'll be lucky if I get 5 likes. Just explaining content matter that might be able to help someone. But if it's violent, if it's demeaning and it's degrading, it is going to get shared and shared without a care. And that's how it works. How does social media work as far as relationships? How does it really work? How about the police brutality? Social media. It gets information out there that's necessary, what's happening around the world. That's a great thing. People need to know what's going on. People need to be aware. Social media could be used as an educational vessel to help you gain knowledge of events and things that can help encourage your growth. Let you network and aid in the prospering of your business or your interests. Social media is amazing for people who our elders are, and they may not be able to get to their social gatherings or get to their church, or be amongst friends, and at least they can sit at home and look at it on social media, live streaming, or past videos, or like a page of things of their choice that really gives them an enlightening feeling. That's just awesome. What about watching your son's football game or your daughter's cheerleading practice, and Those things are just absolutely wonderful. Or saying happy birthday to good old friends and relatives. Social media could be such a great access to have, a great resource. But when you're in a relationship, you have a significant other, and you have access to old friends, old relationships, be respectable, be trustworthy, be candid. It's interesting how many people take selfies. I mean, even myself, I get excited just to share pictures of myself, maybe of my children, because I know that I have family members that might not have seen us in a while in person, and everybody can really keep up on what's going on with who, and it's just it's a nice thing. But you see women now, they're on social media, and the first thing they're doing is tooting out their booty, or they're tooting out their boobs. And what is the message that we're using? What is the message that we're sending? You know, um, are we degrading ourselves? Or are we encouraging ourselves and feeling happy about where we were and where we've gotten, especially if you are one of those people that might have lost weight or something, so I could just, it's interesting just to see how many people are excited about your progress, excited about your journey or whatever you're doing. I have so many friends that are inspired in walkathons, like for breast cancer awareness, and just events, and they're running races or riding bikes, and all those things are just absolutely awesome. But what about your relationship? How you're using social media to contact women, how you're using social media to send obscene pictures of yourself, how you're using social media to stalk someone, how you're using social media to connect with a ex's new interest, male or female. How about using social media to set someone up, degrade them, disrespect them, post inappropriate content to their pages and violate them and violate their space? How about that? How about when you're on social media and you're married and you have a significant other that's about to have a baby? How about that? How about when you're on social media and you're sitting up there and you're bragging and you're boasting and you're showing inappropriate content? And you know what's crazy? Do you really want to know what's really, really crazy? How many people really on social media put up them doing illegal activity? Isn't that berserk? Why would you be on social media doing things that is illegal and then you post the crap up? Like, I give up. I just can't anymore. I give up. I just can't. It's frustrating. But if you're going through a breakup and you use social media, how about that? Why would you break up with somebody on social media? Huh? That just doesn't make sense. And nowadays, people just don't break up in the best way anyway. Half the time, you don't even get explanations on what might have happened in the situation, really. It's just all misunderstandings, miscommunication. But as soon as you get up on social media, you're blasting and you're bashing someone. It's just craziness. So this was just a conversation starter for people to reanalyze how they're using social media, how they're impacting their relationships negatively or positively, how we're using social media, whether it's to harm someone or to help someone, how we're using social media as far as being a fundraiser or a downbreaker, how we use social media to get reconnected with people that really need help to promote an event or to help someone who's really in need to get reconnected in relationships that might have been impaired. Um, Consciously, I think that we shouldn't be begrudging with anybody. I mean, it's a lot of people that I've lost contact with, and I actually genuinely reunited with them just so that we could repair and have another opportunity to strengthen a tarnished relationship. Not that we are the greatest of friends or anything of that nature, but just on a level playing field to show gratitude and recognize that we have grown, that life, people go through changes, and that you can be a better person by just loving someone, by not hating them. To hate or to dislike someone, it really takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy to really not like someone, or to have that contempt in your heart. It's just, it could be draining, very consuming, you know. But I just wanted to just put it out there that when you're on social media, focus on what's best interest in your relationships, whether it's with your families or someone that you love, or someone that you want to become more in love with. Just be respectful on social media. Don't be contacting exes and stuff behind the scenes, trying to hook up and all this nonsense. Don't be showing body parts and inappropriate content on social media. That's just so, ugh. Just stop. Stop. Stop it. Just cut it out. Just let it go. Just chill out, okay? But with that being said, I just thought it was just an important conversation starter to get started. What is your take on how people communicate on social media? Especially like about their personal business. You know what I mean? How they just throw their personal business out on the table. I'm kicking my boyfriend out today. He ain't no good. He's cheating on me. Well, like, it's crazy. So that's just a little tidbit. I'll be coming out with some more videos. Have a lot of great content. Have a lot of new writings that I want to share with everyone. And I just want to say thanks, sincerely thanks. It's times when I put up content and I think that nobody's really paying attention, and then all of a sudden, I might get an email in my inboxes full of new content, new story ideas that somebody wants me to talk about or ask me was I aware, familiar. And I just want to say thank you. The ones that make comments and re-forward my posts, I genuinely want to say thank you. I know it's not easy with some of the content. But it's a lot of information that's out there. One of the things is that as people, one of our drivers that we really need is to learn how to speak. You need to learn how to speak. Words have significant power. Words really have significant power. And it's interesting, or normally what you think is what you think down, in which people actually see how you're thinking. And that thinking really displays in your behavior. Some people can fake it very well, and some people can't fake it that well. But I genuinely want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting Discussion with Miss Jenkins. Thank you for being patient sometimes when content is not always available consistently. I do a lot of things by myself, and I help a lot of people when I get the opportunity to help outside of my daily routine and my daily life. But right now it's just difficult times. for a lot of people. And the one thing that needs to be encouraged is more positivity, especially on social media. Especially on social media. You know, a lot of people right now are making a lot of money based on you reposting and putting up their content. It's just such a great vessel for advertising and marketing. But start helping people. Start helping your own. You know, I see a lot of people post stuff up. Oh, I got a business. I got a business. They might get one like, but post a selfie where they're standing up there like ain't nobody's business. They get mad likes. It's just it's crazy. Hey, wait, support my business. I'm starting my business. If you like my page, like my business page, I get like 2 likes. But if they're standing up there half butt naked, it's like, ooh, hey mama, what's all the comments? It's guys, just reanalyze how we're using social media. And all right, so I'm going to tune out right now. And I just want to say once again, thanks for listening to Discussion with Jenkins. You guys take care. Peace.